making videos that we take from the RivalFlow, and we fill in the gaps with AI avatars.
Is this his actual face? Welcome everyone, I'm Mike Roberts, founder and CEO of both SpyFu and RivalFlow, and today I'm joined by Mark Adams. Mark is a strategist for GoPlay Design. He specializes in UX design, SEO, and CRO, and he's also the founder of boostbrand.io. Welcome, Mark.
Hi, glad to be with you. Thank you.
I think Amanda brought you to my attention, or somehow, that you called RivalFlow your secret weapon. I might have missed it.
Recipe, his herbs and spices.
It is. And I mean that. A tool that delivers so much in so many ways. That's why I'm a rabid fan.
He's been using RivalFlow alongside video AI avatars in a really innovative way, and I wanted to showcase that.
We make avatars of people so that we can do the shorter clips and the educational pieces. These are some of my clients, and what we do is we'll have different types of formats depending what we're trying to do. This is a marquee piece where this is the founder, and I took this off of a video that she did and snapshotted. We'll get her to record something. You feed it the script, and it's her voice. Same thing here. This is a new one for an executive coaching firm.
I got to see one of these in real life, man.
If it's not documented, it didn't happen. Mistake 3, thinking you don't qualify for workers' compensation. Fact, you do not need a single act.
So what that is from a Riverside FM recording. I separated out the audio.
Wait, is this his actual face?
That's his actual face. This is totally generated from the avatar.
That looks pretty darn good, man.
Yeah, and
it's come a long way.
Does it look enough like him?
Oh, it's
So that looks like him, and actually, I don't know him either.
But
I don't know. I mean, that doesn't look like a person that's generated.
I have one question: do the avatars all have 5 fingers and only 5 fingers?
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, let's see some more.
This one here is a longer one.
You put in screenshots or video?
Photos. You get 10 different photos, and it trains the AI. So, create a video, avatar video. Let's do landscape, and then it'll create this, and you can do a template. So if it's something. But here's my avatars here. So this is Greg Mitchell, and these are the looks that I created. So each one is going to be its own thing. Each one of these, when I go to the script, I'll feed the script, and then I will go in here. This is Riverside, Ohio Workers' Comp. That's how I know it's his voice. And then we'll go ahead and create from there. We actually clone the voice. You can use 11 Labs. You can separate it up and actually feed it into HeyGen.
So you're using the text content, feeding it to HeyGen, and HeyGen is making like this. I don't know what you call that. Is that a human, or is it a human looking you? I don't know what that is. It looks pretty real.
Avatar. I actually have a meeting on Thursday with them to review this new avatar. She wasn't really happy with the inflection of her voice. It's not 100% there, but it's enough to get the benefit. It's a good way to get things rolling, especially with the sort of like the Rosetta Stone that RivalFlow establishes. We're making videos that we take from the RivalFlow.
Or are you taking our answers that we generate in RivalFlow, put those into like ChatGPT and say, make this into a script?
I do, yes. So now you have, because you fed it that information about everything.
Let me just give you like my sort of hypothetical example. This is just my friend Kent's website. This question here is a question about why is the harmless error rule important in modern estate planning, whatever. So we could just have him essentially answer that question. And what we could do is say, could you rewrite this?
Yeah, and you want to keep it like two 3-minute script.
Person script. And would we be able to just take what is here and feed this script?
Well, what I do is, so now you have your palette. Okay, these are all your paints. And now what I do is I will cut and paste sections of that. So he's not reading like a book, like with titles. You want to make it conversational. So I would start with, I never thought. And then as I'm doing that, I might type a few things in. I'll make some transitions.
I gotcha.
There's some pauses that you put in there. I'll get it down to what I have it in my head, and I'll make sure those keywords are in there. And so we can basically get a month's worth of content in an hour's worth of recording.
The shorts that you make, like the avatar shorts, those don't go onto the page.
No, YouTube channel.
Those are going into YouTube.
Yeah, I call it the power of the play button. That's the pitch. It's like, look, YouTube is the #2 search engine in the world. It's our last chance where there's not a lot of overwhelming cluttering. If you put out good content and you know how to optimize it, and that question and answer form is the flavor of the day, they have half a chance. What if I can show you a way that I can sit down with you, even if it's 2 half-hour sessions, and get all the content you need and start managing this and start using the guidance of what content we create from RivalFlow.
In terms of the shorts, in my experience, doing 15 or 30 seconds, like memorized and on point, like probably takes me like 15 minutes to do 30 seconds. Wow.
That's
I could have
pretty
just
good.
done, well, you're right. Actually, it takes longer.
We've been following the algorithms with video, and that's undeniable. LinkedIn did a major investment to incorporate video and still working on it. YouTube, TikTok, both generation and format came up with shorts. And so there's a convergence of a lot of different shifts. That was the genesis of it. Then the first hiccup was the obstruction of video creation, the time, the cost, the energy, blocking off things. And so
you really want to be as respectful as possible of their time. And that's what you're delivering. You're saying, look, I only need to do an hour a month. And with that, I can produce 5, 10, 20, 30 pieces of content?
I am doing it so that I can manually overcome people's budgets and let them have a half a chance, because it's such a competitive landscape. They're already spending thousands on PPC. You know what I mean? And if you want to go into video, but my goodness, let's see what we can do with some elbow grease and smart and some tools that we can bolt on. And so that's what we do. And we fill in the gaps with the AI avatars. That seems to be the pitch that the business owners understand.
So how does RivalFlow work into that, actually?
I love the way that it has the competition. Like, you're here, where you want to go is here, and here's what's missing.
Can you give me an example of how you've done this sort of thing end to end? You're putting your client's website, right?
Yes. I pick a page and I find a page in analytics that's been doing well.
It's already got traction?
Yeah, organic traction. Then I pick the largest competitor. I take this and this certain content here. Okay, this is straight from there. I'll turn this post into a video. And then I'll turn that post into a LinkedIn post with a different video. This is Elk and Elk, and they're at #2. And this is us at number 51 at the start. So now this is the second one. And the third one is just some middle ones where maybe we're in the 12 range, the 10 range. And I get that from the prompts of RivalFlow that says, hey, did you know if you move up one, you can increase your clicks will double? And so those are my starting point. The bigger ones are going to take more.
Bigger pages?
Yeah, the disparity between 51 and 2. Okay. Guess what? They're going to be happier than anything when this goes 51 to 38, 51 to 17. All that is, like, say, prepping the ground for the SEO. And then I tell them, turn on the spend. I have some stuff for Google to grab on, which it loves the shorts, and it just builds that ecosystem. So
did you actually use RivalFlow to land a client? Is that something you just described?
I landed, yes. I landed and I kept a few. And it really gave me sort of the push to go out on my own, because if I knew
that's awesome.
Yeah, because I don't have the stamina, strength, or inclination to be an old style SEO where you're just a vendor. Like, we used to say that we sell SEO and people understood it and they bought it. Now that doesn't work. That's what SEO was. That's what we were doing with backlinks and keywords, trying to do what Google wanted. Now we're doing what the customer wants, what the customer needs. And so, that's how you turn it around when things change. So.
I feel like the old way, if you will, is a bit more difficult to explain to customers. Whereas when you're sort of like saying, look, just make the page better, answer the questions that customers are coming with, here's the gap, that conversation is more obvious. Have you had that experience?
Absolutely. And on a practical side, business owners get it. I show them on analytics, this is where you're getting your most traffic, is these 2 blogs. They're organic and people are clicking. Well, for the non-branded keyword, you are woefully behind here. But the good news is we have a pathway where you want to go. That's what business people understand is results. They like the competitiveness, and RivalFlow is our scoreboard. It's our leaderboard. And you can see here that this is the new accordion straight from, and everything here is from RivalFlow. So, matter of fact, they added some of that to here too. Once they see something working, like, what happens if I double or triple my budget? Now we got the rankings up, we got traffic up. What's the next thing? Conversion. We got to convert. We need to restructure the aesthetics of this page, or maybe we need to move this to a landing page, or we need to do this upsell. This is going to be a banging page to rank for a very high dollar keyword or PPC. This here will eventually become a video, and that video will cross rank into YouTube.
Constantly adding value, yeah?
Just trying to be relevant. That's why RivalFlow is so good, because it's based on the premise of do better. Just do better and you get the reward. It's been a godsend because it detangles all the other vanity matrix, and it just gets down to brass tacks. Like, look, this is what the algorithm wants, and here's how to feed it. So eat and feed. That's it.
Eat and feed.
Eat
there
and
it
feed.
is.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Thanks so much, Mark, for being here.
You too. And thanks so much what you do, both on this level and with your product. It's great. It's given us a fighting chance, and I just love it. So thanks.